The National Weather Service in Memphis at 3:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a line of severe thunderstorms producing destructive winds in excess of 70 miles per hour. Locations in the warning include but are not limited to Bay, Ono, Brooklyn, Caraway, Jonesboro, Lake City, Manette, Truman, Corning, Pocahontas, Marmaduke, Paragould, Blackhawk, and Hoxie. Stay tuned to this broadcast for the latest updates and information.
Okay, guys, this is what I woke up to this morning, of course, and I didn't get out here and do anything because I'd heard that it's a possibility it may do it again. So it's on its way again. It's right now about 45 minutes west of me. Speeds 65 to 70 mile an hour. This time they have a few funnel clouds mixed in with it, so I'm going to try to keep something going here. This time I'm going to be a little safer today than I was yesterday. The reason being is the ground is now completely saturated, so that would tell me that trees are really going to be wanting to topple over. And as you can see, I have one here that is on the west side of my house that I do not want to be in the path of. We did have 2 fatalities here in our area. I say our area, our region within a 50-mile range here. One being a friend that I've known for years, a retired police officer. He was sitting in his home in his recliner watching television when the tree fell across the chair he was sitting in, and he was 74 years old. And then also a teacher in Black Rock, Arkansas, last day of school. She was retiring that day. From the news report, she had just left the school to get her papers notarized, her retirement papers notarized, when she pulled back into the parking lot of the school at probably around maybe 1, something like that, p.m., right after lunch. She was getting ready to go inside for her retirement party, and it began to rain so hard and the wind began to blow so hard that she decided to stay in the car till it blew over, and a tree blew over and landed on her car, and she was also killed. So that's what happened here in our area yesterday afternoon. If you saw my previous video, you'll know that it looked really wild. You might have been able to tell that the street lamps were on, and I did want to remind you that it was 1:30 p.m. right after lunch, and that's how dark it was. Okay, guys, it's within 6 miles now. By looking at the radar, as you can see, it's just kind of like a layer. It's light, darker, darker, and you can see right, that's the storm. And like I say, it's about 6 miles from me right now, moving at about 40 miles an hour. We'll be going into a hallway here just in a few minutes just to make sure, due to the fact there's a lot of tree limbs that are in the trees that broke yesterday, but they didn't come out of the trees, and some of them are probably big around as your legs, so we don't want to be anywhere close to this side of the house when the wind does pick up. I mean, it may not turn any trees over, but it may start throwing limbs. I definitely don't want to be standing out here in this lightning, but I did want to see if they had been seeing some funnel clouds in these areas here, and now I've got an alarm going off on my weather radio. Let me see if I can hear it.
The National Weather Service in Memphis has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Clay County in eastern Arkansas, Craighead County in eastern Arkansas, Greene County in eastern Arkansas, Randolph County in eastern Arkansas, western Clay County in southeast Missouri until 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 4:10 p.m. Central Daylight Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a line of severe thunderstorms producing damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour.
Now the wind is really picking up, guys, and so is the lightning. And as you can tell, the leading edge of the storm is crossing over my head right now. Okay, guys, the next 10 minutes ought to be pretty rough, so we're going to go ahead and go in and get into a hallway area just to protect ourselves from any flying debris.
Mississippi and Poinsett, and the following counties in Tennessee, Fayette.
Persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings.
Well, it looks like this one blew on by. You may have seen that flash just then. I'm not sure if I got it or not. It's going to rain for quite a while. We do have some wind. like I say, the biggest dangers was all the limbs that were broken and loose from yesterday's storm that could come flying out and hit us in today's storm. So I think we're very fortunate, and I appreciate you guys hanging in there watching, and I think this is going to be the end. Thank you.